Movie Sonic Unleashed, Chapter 8, Shadow Story. Maddie stands near the counter, making the pancake mix while Rachel helps her by spraying the pan with the cooking spray.
I wonder how Sonic ended up turning into that thing.
I'm not sure, but I know one thing. He's not a monster and isn't a thing. I wonder what kind of form that's called.
Tom looks at JoJo, thinking about her response, turning his head towards Shadow.
Thanks for helping me.
Don't mention it. Part of this is my fault for falling for the old doctor's tricks.
Tom looks at him, confused.
Out of curiosity, what happened?
Shadow looks at everyone, hesitating to tell them. Maddie tells her husband.
Tom, he probably doesn't want to talk about it. Just leave him be.
Tom is about to walk away until Shadow stops him.
I was on a mission to stop the doctor from testing out a serum that he's using on animals.
Shadow runs endlessly through the halls of the base.
Great, I won't get out in time.
Struggling to find an open door to escape, Agent Stone takes control of the microphone.
Project Shadow, there is nowhere to run. After all, the doctor can see where you are.
Robots attack!
Each one is charging at Shadow with full speed and agility. He dodges every single one until he accidentally breaks his ankle.
Darn it! I gotta get out of here.
He limps his way to the door to eventually be stopped by one of the robots, knocking him out cold. Shadow wakes up to see Agent Stone and Dr. Eggman standing there.
Well, look who's awake.
The doctor says as Shadow looks down to see himself strapped to a metal table, attempting to break free.
Don't. We have better plans than just killing you off. So hold still.
Eggman is holding a needle.
No, don't!
Shadow struggles to break free, but to no avail as the needle pierces through his skin while the liquid goes into his bloodstream, hurting his arm.
Ow! What did you do to me?
You will find out once the full moon comes out tonight.
Shadow breaks free, escaping. Agent Stone tries to stop him, but is intervened by Dr. Eggman.
But doctor, he's escaping.
I know, but that is a good thing to run some tests to see if the venom worked, and he will go through the pain of turning into a monster every full moon.
In the woods around nightfall, Shadow is running to make sure he got away.
Good, they didn't follow me, but why did they let me get away? It doesn't make sense.
The clouds in the sky are rolling away, revealing the moon. Shadow looks up to admire the beauty of the full moon.
Wow, it's beautiful.
He starts to feel a sharp pain in his stomach.
Ow! What is happening? No, what did they do to me?
He falls to the ground, asking himself, trying not to scream in pain. His bones start reforming and getting more fur, along with his teeth getting sharper and muscles getting more muscular, plus growing a few inches in length. He gets up, trying to stand from the horrible transformation he went through, feeling different.
That was painful. Well, whatever happened to me, I can't let it happen to anyone else. I have to learn to control it and find a cure before things get out of hand.
He runs into the woods to spend the next couple of days to learn about his newfound powers.
It ended up being werewolf venom that he created to turn me into a monster. I can't handle being this thing, let alone hurt anyone.
Everyone stands there in silence, feeling bad for Shadow. In Sonic's room, Sonic lays on his bed, ashamed with his hands on top of his head, while Tails and Knuckles sit on opposite sides of him.
I can't believe Mom and Dad found out. They probably think less of me.
He sits up as tears begin to form in his eyes, which brings Knuckles to give him the biggest hug.
Sonic Wachowski the Hedgehog. No matter what happens, no one will think less of you. Want to know why?
Sonic wipes his tears from his face.
Why?
Because he never gave up on us, and we aren't going to give up on you. Dad went out there to look for you since you didn't come back. I thought he was crazy doing that, but he wasn't.
Sonic sits there wondering why Tom would do such a thing.
Wait, Dad went out there to look for me? It was dark out there, and he made it back? How?
Shadow saved him. You don't owe him anything. He's trying to find you and himself a cure for your conditions. Don't worry about it.
Back downstairs, Tom walks away.
Where are you going, Tom?
I'm gonna go check up on Sonic. I'll be right back.
Sonic overhears his conversation with his wife from upstairs.
Great, Dad's heading upstairs. I wonder why he's gonna tell me.
He says, feeling bad about himself.